Hey, you're getting your ass checked out.
Oh. Why you taking pictures of my butt?
He likes it. He likes it.
Taking pictures of my butt?
That's what this is for?
Best of luck with your defense of the First Amendment. We support that too.
Yeah, and we support what you're doing. And hope you have a good day at church.
It doesn't look like you're supporting what we're doing.
Well, how are we not support?
Are you filming us now?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Well, that doesn't go anywhere.
Well, it goes everywhere. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It is I, once again, Lizard Media, coming at you with another video of me going out in public, not bothering anyone, not talking to anyone unless I'm handing out a compliment, and not getting in anyone's space. That's not what I'm out there to do. What I am out there doing is reminding people you are always on camera. If you don't want to be on camera, that's not on me. That's on you. You've got to create the privacy you'd like in public, because I'm not going to do it for you. You're not going to do it for me, so guess who's got to do it? That's you. So if you guys could take a second, like the video, subscribe if you want to, and comment whatever you'd like below. And I mean whatever you'd like. I don't delete comments. That would be awesome. And I hope you guys enjoy the video and have a good day.
Why are you guys taking pictures? You're obviously filming me right now. But...
I'm not going to answer questions right now.
Just filming.
For what?
That's all I can share. Just you can see what we're doing. We're filming.
I know, I was just curious for what? What is your art say? I'm serious. I'm not like. Oh, okay. Interesting.
Very interesting.
Hey, we'd love for you to join if you want.
Hey, thanks for the offer. I think we're good though.
Okay, no worries. What happened? What are you doing? Recording. Where are you recording? What happened? Why are you recording us? Why am I recording you? Just. So you want to? Never mind. She rolled up her window.
My name is Bend Over.
Are you filming us now?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Well, that doesn't go anywhere.
Well, it goes everywhere.
So it's very suspicious for you guys to be here with cameras, and then when we ask you a straight question, what do? You deflect. Why are you doing that?
I'm in your face? You're walking up to my face. How am I getting in your face?
Yeah, I was just walking that direction, ma'am. I wasn't getting in your face. She says I got in her face because I was walking that direction.
That's fine. Take my picture.
I don't care.
Alright. Well, you have a lovely day. Try to have a better morning.
She
We're
saw.
allowed to. It's First Amendment. So we shouldn't exercise freedom in a free country? That's weird. I think North Korea might be more your liking.
Wow! Wow!
There we go.
Yeah,
He liked that one, didn't he? He liked that one.
That lady, she saw someone walking in her general direction with a camera, and she assumed I was filming her. Oh, that's such a cute puppy. Hi, pups. Hi. Sorry? That's fine. Then what? I wasn't even gonna film you until you said something. Now I have to. That's fine.
Fine for you, not for us.
What? Humans? What else would we be? Oh, I think he's calling the authorities. Saw him get on the phone. Dang, guys, they're gonna call someone who has a gun and a camera for a guy with a camera.
What are you guys doing? Recording. I see that. For what purpose?
We can't share it.
What's that?
All we can say is that we're recording.
Okay. We're just getting all the plates and putting them online. Yeah, right. That's what I was curious about. No, I'm just curious what you guys are doing. That's it. We're filming the license plates that come in today, and we're putting them all on TikTok and YouTube and stuff. So no real answer?
That was a real answer. You just don't accept it.
Just a T, like that's it. What's the purpose of that? That part we can't share. All right. Well, nothing nefarious. Okay. I'll let you guys do your thing, and I'll go do mine. That sounds great.
All right. Enjoy your church.
Guys. You too.
Have a nice day.
You too.
And-
You're the first one that's asked nicely, but I appreciate it. Well, you can catch more bears with honey than vinegar, you know? There we go. What's the point of being mean?
Yeah.
Love it.
Very, very dapper man. Oh, he just said, yep, I'm going to call the cops. The guy who was just talking to us. He just walked away. Yep, I'm going to call the cops.
We're here for nefarious purposes.
Well, somebody else is already calling the cops because they thought I was filming their kid.
Oh, God. Not the kid.
Well, even if I was, I'm allowed to. Who cares? So, looks like he may be on the phone with the authorities. That's fine. It'll get a quick education that we are allowed to record in public. Well, hopefully they'll tell him that over the phone. Sometimes the dispatch isn't the greatest, and they'll tell them they don't know what we're doing, even though they do. Good morning. How's it going? Just everything that happens today. Getting all the beautiful dogs coming through.
Oh, nice.
It's just peaceful exercise of our First Amendment rights. That's it.
Cool. Hey, watch out, Tim.
You guys have a good one.
You too.
Have any interest in putting your camera down and actually coming inside and see what happens?
I can't hear you.
You're welcome to put your camera down and actually come inside and see what happens. Would that be more interesting?
Well, if I could film in there, then it would be more interesting.
No, we wouldn't let you film in there.
Then I'm not gonna go in there.
That's a shame. You might learn something.
Well, I've been in the Mormon church before. I've been in the Christian church. I've been in the Muslim church. None of them align with my beliefs.
That's okay. You don't need to have it aligned with your beliefs. It's still a
I've
good idea.
I've learned enough from the churches to know that you guys don't teach anything worthwhile.
Oh, that's a shame. Okay, we'll carry on, guys. Best of luck with your
Yeah.
defense of the First Amendment. We support that too.
Yeah, and we support what you're doing. And hope you have a good day at church.
It doesn't look like you're supporting what we're doing.
Well, how are we not support? This is our First Amendment. You guys are exercising your First Amendment.
Good luck.
This is absolutely a support of you guys. So we got Mr. Cop Collar right there, briefing the lady who was just talking to him. Oh, look at this beautiful girl. How's it going? Beautiful dog. Hi, pups.
What are you guys filming today?
Just everything that happens, just a peaceful exercise of our First Amendment rights. Got the cam back from over there. Sorry about the shaky camera. I'm holding it above my head.
Four? Yeah, but why would you without their permission? Nah, don't worry about that.
There's no such thing as permission in
You
public.
guys are totally cool. It's all fine. Just, what I'm curious now is, why do you, what's like the top secret you can't disclose?
It's not that it's secret, it's just that now you're interrupting our filming.
We're in a public place. We're just having a chat.
No, but
We'll go away in a minute.
Oh, god damn.
What's your motivation?
That husky almost ripped up that little dog.
But that's saying what you're
Yeah,
doing.
that's no good.
we don't disclose why we're out at each site that we go to.
Why not?
Choose not to. Do we have to? Like, is
No,
that what
not
you're-
at all.
Alright.
No, I'm just wondering why
That'd
it
be
has
like
to be
asking.
top
That'd be
secret.
like me asking you, why are you walking down the street? You don't have to answer that.
Well, I don't have to answer it, but I would say because it's a beautiful day.
Then I'm out here recording because it's a beautiful day.
In front of the church, and just kind of.
We were out at Starbucks earlier.
Okay, okay. I would just wonder if it was, you know, in it. I don't know.
I mean, the more we turn it into
Well, so that's interesting. That really kind of contributes to it.
oh, no, it's
What's your YouTube channel?
I don't feel that way.
Why not? Why would you not? Why is it secret? Why
It's
is
more
it?
TikTok than YouTube and stuff.
Oh. Okay, well, I'm not on that side.
It's kind of funny that
All
like
right, well, I just wonder
the
why
younger
there
chick
can't be
started
transparency.
screaming about it, and her mom literally moved her hands.
Yeah, she's like, no,
Everybody
don't deal
should
with
tell
it.
everybody what everybody's
No,
doing
not
as they're
Hey,
watching.
you're
necessarily.
recorded.
No, I'm just wondering
Oh, yeah, I
why.
pulled it
it's-
up.
I think we'd be more concerned about our
Film
government
over there.
being transparent rather than
Well, that's a whole different topic.
a
but-
citizen being transparent.
Yeah, no, it's just a matter of curiosity and why there has to be.
There's curious, but you have to understand.
No, I totally accept it. I'm just, you know what? It's a novelty. So I'm like, oh, I wonder what's going on.
Novelty's good. But you have
Okay,
to
well,
be
no, I
able
want.
to smile, you have a beautiful day.
You have one for me too. The only reason I'm curious about it is just to kind of see
She don't understand.
what it ends up being. You know, if you're going to post it on there, why wouldn't you say this is where I'm going to post it?
We leave that up for our audience to share out.
To find it. All right, well, cool. You too. This is so funny. It's such a funny world we live in.
Oh yeah, there's always something weird going on.
Well, it keeps it interesting, right?
Yeah,
Just
can't.
hope it in a positive way. It's all positivity.
Oh yeah, we're not out here for anything nefarious.
Okay, good to
But
know.
definitely have a conversation about privacy.
Hey, there you
public
go.
and
She's
stuff like
she's
that.
practicing that freedom over there. She captured a little picture.
You're keeping pictures. All
There
right,
you
guys,
go.
have a good one.
Yeah, you too.
There we go. Is that the same sheriff? Is that the same one? I don't know.
I don't know. I didn't see him.
Boy parked it up.
I need a pair of sunglasses or something.
They're familiar with their rights for trespassing, for your property use, that's why they're standing out on the street, and they're filming, they're trying to protect their identity, and usually they don't even say anything until you kind of see that first thing. So unless they are coming on this the actual property here, but they're staying out there, engaging whoever, perhaps maybe like underage nuts. When you guys leave, all they're doing is they're filming you. Essentially, all the information they're getting is public enemy. Same thing with me. They can do license plates here as well as website. They do want to engage. That way, then they call us and say, on film, I have this person in charge. Now they're going to film this. Absolutely not. But again, that is
That lady over there is still talking about how curious she is.
Alex, go away.
One thing.
as far as like threatening stuff like that, is there any kind of like that's like bodily harm?
They're gonna come cam back.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning. Doing all right. How about you?
Good. As you know, people call, we show up.
Oh
Is there
yeah.
anything I can help you guys with today?
Nope, we're good.
All right. You guys have a good day then. Take care.
You too.
Yep.
Hell yeah. Exercise those rights, boys.
Right?
We're just filming the people that are of the religion that diddled me as a kid. There it is.
Sorry to hear that, dude. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, you guys seem like a pretty evil people.
Yeah, well,
You've had people yell at us coming in. Like,
You
what are
guys-
you guys hiding? You guys still do that in the church?
You guys called a guy with a gun for
You guys
cameras.
Like standing guard over there, like making sure we don't get in or something.
Even though
You
we
guys
were
hiding
invited
something
in.
No, you guys were invited in.
I'm not going anywhere near a building where I was diddled as a so
I
I'm
think you're
good.
pretty close, but guys, I appreciate it. Have a wonderful
Yeah.
day.
What's up?
Where can I see these guys?
We don't share. Just look up First Amendment auditing.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Beautiful dogs, by the way.
That's pretty cool, though.
Well, I'm kind of lightheartedly joking, but as a kid, I was taken to the Mormon church, and I was actually diddled by a priest, and so I'm just giving them a hard time over that. But just only because they're harassing us, calling the cops on us, and all that shit. But otherwise, you know. But thank you for asking. I appreciate it. I love the little doggy.
Things all around his gun. Like 1.5 taking all the little dry.
Yeah. What's the name of that breed again?
The little one is a Yorkshire Terrier.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Okay. Yeah.
that's the same dog our old landlord had.
Don't worry, you're beautiful too. He got jealous, or she did. You have a good day, sir.
She was more focused on eating grass than anything.
Recording?
Oh, I go what?
I don't share that with people. Not while we're out working.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, you're good. Yeah.
It's kind of weird to not share, you know?
It's weird to not share?
I mean, if you're out here just videoing people, it's kind of weird to not tell people what you're doing.
Huh.
Just curious.
Perspective, I guess. Have a good day.
I think we're being perfectly friendly. What's up, pup?
He likes to step on his tail and leave big hot balls.
Oh shit, with how long that tail is, I don't doubt it.
What you guys doing?
Bobbin? Getting all the vehicle violations. I'm getting talked to by 2 people. What happened? What are you doing? Okay. I'm filming your community. For myself. Yes.
Man, they really denied him access. That was one of the issues we had was the security guard, yeah? That was the complaint that we got. Security takes it too serious. That's the issues we're having at this gate. Just trying to get work done. And access is getting denied. Security is frantically telling him not to get out of the car.
Oh, I filmed him on the way out. I filmed his dog.
That's some brakes on that thing.
What do you guys feel? What is that called?
This? Oh, it's just a shirt I wear.
Oh, what is it called? I thought you had to do my turn earlier.
Calvary. Oh, that was way earlier.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
what, I just curious.
We just filmed different places.
For like, what is it for like
For Tic Tac?
for what is
Yeah.
I mean, is it like, what is the purpose of it? I'm not here to that.
We just do an exercise of free speech in public, and that's all.
Scary here. What?
Robin?
I'm getting lots of complaints.
I can't hear you.
Stop.
All right.
Wait, what did you say?
He needs to speak up if he wants to address me.
We're not going over there. What did you say
So
though?
you're blocking the exit. Again, this is your second time blocking the exit.
What do you mean, no you're not? There's 2 people behind you.
Yeah, I know, I spoke to one of them.
Bye-bye. All right.
So, I mean, I'm free speech, 100%. But what's the purpose of it? I guess I'm just
So,
curious. Like to make sure people know they have free speech?
That's part of it. That can be part of it. Today, we're actually focused on vehicle code violations. So if you look at this Tesla right here, no front license plate, limo tint on the windows. He's actually one of the first Teslas that came to a complete stop at the stop sign. So that's the stuff we're focusing on here today. And then we post people committing vehicle violations online.
Oh,
That's
okay.
all. This guy did a rolling stop. I could hear it. He didn't even come to a complete stop. So I'm so used to doing it that I can hear when people are violating the law. Yeah, that's all. If you're gonna, did you know that if you pretend to stop but you don't completely stop, it's just as bad as just running right through it? You might as well just run through it at that point. Why even try? Just putting that out there. Like this car, 3, 2, 1, no stop. Rolling stop. So we just get a lot of complaints. People email us different locations where people drive batshit crazy, and this was one of them.
Nope,
so
no
we got
stop.
sent here. He did not stop either.
I always thought that, I'm from Washington, but I always thought that was a California stop. That's what they call
Yeah,
it, right?
that the California rolling
No,
stop.
it is, and I'm guilty of it too. But it's not legal to do it.
I mean, my windows are illegal
it's
too.
a rolling. Oh, so are mine.
Yeah, and it's
Mine
not like
too.
we can do
So
anything
it's
about it.
not-
Just
it's not that I agree or disagree with whatever vehicle codes. I think vehicle codes have gone way too far.
Right.
If somebody wants to make their Honda Civic sound like a goddamn tin can with a vibrator through it, then that's on them.
Right.
I think we've overstepped. But if the law is on the books and we're going to live in a society and we've accepted that law is on the books, we should try to, at least with stop signs. We have people like you riding around with a bike with no helmet on, and you can get really hurt if somebody doesn't pay attention at a stop sign. I mean, it's as simple as that. So.
Oh yeah, I get it. I just didn't. I mean, you're just taking your time. I was just curious what was.
We just do all kinds of different stories, and this happens to be the one I've been really focused on the last few weeks. Is dangerous crosswalks, intersections, stop signs, vehicle code violation, limo tint on the cars, like this one coming up. Things like that. Also, rolling stop. Yep, rolling stop. So.
But I mean, wouldn't it be worth isn't there a lot more serious things to focus attention on? I guess what I would.
Well, I think that there's enough people covering all kinds of things that I have the right to cover what I want to cover, and I'm passionate about. Right?
I guess if you're passionate about it. Huh, I was just interested.
Yeah, no worries.
No, you're fine. You've been respectful and cordial. That's why I'm sharing.
And it's good to be curious.
Yeah.
So your church, not so much. A couple volunteers actually tried to take my equipment out of my hands this morning at your church.
All right.
So that's not a good look for, a religious place.
Well, nobody's perfect.
Right. They say that, but I also don't walk up and attack you guys for exercising your religion, do I?
No,
Did I attack you?
I would say it was kind of disruptive to people. I guess,
disruptive? I'm standing on the sidewalk, and at the time I was
but some people,
50 feet away from the nearest driveway.
But you guys were actually in the church, driving in the church parking lot.
No, we weren't.
Yeah.
We didn't go in the parking lot.
Yeah, well, there was 2 cameras because I waved.
No.
I thought it was the church.
None of us were inside the parking lot at any point in time. We know better.
Maybe it wasn't you guys. Maybe it was someone else.
Yeah, it might have been somebody filming us.
Okay. We do not go on private property under any.
So you weren't like if the road was here. I can't remember what the name of Fabricante.
So there's a cul-de-sac. We can be on that road. We can be on the sidewalk, and that's it. That's all public property.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, that's public property. The church does not own that cul-de-sac. Hey, you're getting your ass checked out.
Oh. Why are you taking pictures of my butt?
He likes it. He likes it.
Taking pictures of my butt?
That's what this is for?
It's just a peaceful exercise of our First Amendment rights, just like you're doing right there and with your car.
Okay. There you go. Is it a production?
Not really. It's we're news. We do it right now. We're doing a story on vehicle code violations, like heavily dark tint in the front, no front windshield, rolling stop, stuff like that.
No front plate. Everyone has a front windshield.
Oh, yeah.
Enforcement or anything?
What was that?
Do you represent an organization?
Oh no, just the American people.
So it's your own project, really?
Oh yeah.
Curiosity?
Yeah.
Is it a school project?
Oh no, personal project.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
You got someone behind you, sir.
Yep. Have a good day.
Hey, you
Nice
too.
day.
You too.
You have a good one.
Tesla angle too, man.
You get a good shot though?
I did.
All right.
All right. Have a nice day, man.
You got a good shot of my butt.
That's all. I've also admitted on every video release I have limo tint on my car. I sometimes don't even have back plates on my car.
So, I mean, how serious do you think people take it if you do it, but you're filming other people doing it?
It's not necessarily I need people to take it seriously. Oh my God, everyone needs to have a front plate. Everyone needs to take. I'm actually the opposite. I think I'm raising more awareness towards the ridiculousness of vehicle codes.
Oh, that's good. Okay, I agree with that. That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
So
just
I
bringing
think that-
awareness
I
to
mean, I've
it.
already shared. I think it's a wild overreach to the point where we're now impounding people's cars because they sound modified. Like that's ridiculous. Like we have generations from here back that are in love with cars, that have a passion for cars, building cars, modifying cars, and now all of a sudden, oh shit, California is leading the way. No, you can't modify your car. You're going to impound your car. You can't drive in California anymore if you modify it.
But you did mention a little bit, I guess what I would say is which would be a little hypocrite, you did seem a little bit yeah, but the people at the church road rage, and just because they go to church doesn't mean that none of us are perfect, man. We all screw up daily, right? So I felt like your impression of the church was a little bit
well, they did attack me within 5 minutes of being there for nothing. I'm literally just filming. That doesn't give an employee of the church came up and tried to steal my equipment out of my hand. That is what they don't realize because
in service they told us to leave you guys alone.
Because this is a $2,000 phone. The last person that removed it from my hand went to jail on strong armed robbery charge, which is a serious felony, and they got 6 years for it. strong armed robbery.
Right.
One of the employees at that church decided to attempt strong armed robbery to me today, and if I had filed a report, he would have been in jail today.
And that was, I mean, but he should have known. Yeah, he probably shouldn't have done that.
He could have asked questions rather than come up and assault and attack.
Right.
You know, like
But
you
in
did,
the- but just
did
to
you
let you
not
know-
hold on? Did you not write up and ask me questions? I've been cordial because you're being cordial.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah.
that hard.
But he was kind of mouthy when I pulled up on the truck. I was like, "Hey, why are you filming?" And he
He's
was
allowed to
kinda,
be mouthy. You were mouthy back. You kind of
I wasn't mouthy.
bit back a little bit.
I wasn't. I was just asking why you're filming.
Yeah, you called him scared for not telling you. I mean, that's being mouthy, lippy, but he's allowed to be. He doesn't. We don't have to share anything.
But the reason, but what I'm saying is, why not come into the church and check it out and like maybe see what it's all about?
I'm good. I'm not religious. I choose not to go inside of a church.
All right.
It's not like we have anything against it.
Every experience I
But
have
you seem a
had,
little disgruntled
every
against it.
experience I've had with a church, besides even just doing this, where we get attacked every week by churchgoers, every week that we do this. If the location we choose that day happens to be at a church, then we get attacked, which is
Well,
asinine.
attacked
to-
is kind of a, like, I don't know if that's kind of a, I mean, I think of
I
attack
can show
like a
you a
warrior.
video where a church member coming out of Rancho Santa Fe aimed to their car from right there, turned their wheel, aimed their car, and gunned it for me, and I had to jump out of the way, and we ended up having them arrested for it. So, attempted vehicular manslaughter
Would
over
you-
filming in public.
Would you say a little bit? You maybe a little bit. I mean, sometimes people are like, "Hey, why are they filming? Why are you doing this?" Like,
I know what you're about to
maybe
say.
you're kind of
I
antagonizing.
feel like it's
them.
antagonizing. I cannot antagonize a person by just standing here pointing the camera. If you, as a person, get antagonized by a camera, what else is going to antagonize you throughout a day? That to me
Right.
seems
I mean,
really
I'm not
crazy.
antagonized. Honestly, though, like when I pulled up,
Yeah.
when I pulled up there, I just said, "Hey," because you guys were at the church earlier.
Yeah.
I said, "Hey, why are you filming?" And he was kind of like, "I'm just filming to
It
film."
seems,
or
I mean, that's
something.
a blunt question. You got to imagine 100 people before you yelled out the window, said the same thing.
But
and
you
then,
gotta
then when we
expect that.
try to answer, they flip us off or something. So
But I didn't do that.
it doesn't matter. It's our experience, our perception. Just like you said, this is antagonistic, which I disagree with.
Well,
know,
I mean, I would say it kind of is. I mean, if someone was doing this at your house, at your
This
front
isn't
door,
your
Phil-
house.
no, but if they were,
Yeah, but everyone tries to
different.
make that
Everybody
comparison.
says that, but I'm not at anybody's house.
well, you're at, I mean, the entrance to their home. I mean,
I'm.
so if I
That's
was,
a whole gate. Like there's fucking a football field between me and the nearest house.
so if I was on the sidewalk, say you had a house like right on the front, of
and
the
you were
road,
filming, I
and
would have
was
waved
just filming
hi
out
and
here
said, "Oh, that's hey."
and you wouldn't ask like, "Hey, why are you doing that?" Or
I
like,
think
what do you
I think
guys?
it would be
What's the
weird
cause?
for me to interrupt what they are doing. That's what I think, and that's my perception. If somebody's filming on the street corner, I was raised in the generation of like, "Hey, mom," like, oh, yesterday I went to Balboa Park in San Diego. I was visiting down there yesterday. Okay, I'm at Balboa Park. People are taking my picture all day. The cameras are out. Everyone's on the phone. Every chance I could, I'm like, "Hey,"
Right.
photobombing them.
Sure.
That's my generation. I
Sure.
don't understand this generation where it's, or even, I mean, it's
So
older people
are you
too.
guys all volunteers?
Yeah.
So what is the purpose? What is the purpose of the whole
Exercise
thing?
free press and remind people that we have free press in our society. It's important, big or small, that we have and continue to have free press and free speech and freedom of religion.
I guess all the things to be concerned with. I guess it just seems like, I guess more
But
power
you
to
don't-
you. You know.
Yeah,
I
but
mean-
you don't get to choose what people should.
Oh,
or
I'm not
shouldn't
telling
be
you what you
concerned
should
with.
do. I'm
Yeah.
just saying it seems like a waste of time,
It
of your
could
own
be to
good
you.
time.
It could be to you. I mean, I think otherwise. I think a lot of people. I'm one of the fastest growing channels on several platforms, and
People actually care about all this.
absolutely, absolutely. In fact, I'm about to hit 100K followers on Tactic.
Tactic, I've never even heard of it.
TikTok.
Oh, TikTok, that's Chinese propaganda.
TikTok, yeah, whatever the hell. I can't remember the name of it half the time. I have.
But that guy was a wise ass, whoever he was. He
he's
was
allowed to
smart.
be free speech.
I know, but who wants to be an asshole?
Who wants to be grilled or interrupted in what they're doing?
Obviously, I mean, you're kind of seeking attention. I
No,
would
not
say.
at all. I honestly would prefer if everyone just left us alone. Our mission would be complete.
Huh.
If we went out for 2 weeks
Are
straight,
you gonna play all this that I'm saying?
we do all of it.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah. No, we share all of it. We don't pick and choose
Right.
the. And I actually prefer these encounters. I prefer cordial encounters like this than getting
I'm a
hands
cordial,
on and
yeah.
attacking and trying
And
to break my
I'm
equipment.
one of those churchgoers that
Yep.
some may be a jerk, but I'm actually one going just saying, hey, I would invite you all to actually to actually give your heart to the Lord, because it is the way. It's the only way, and it would maybe
well,
clean your mouth up.
That is your opinion.
You know, I mean,
the last time I was in church, I got molested by a priest. So that's the last time I was ever going to be in a
Catholic church.
Huh?
A Catholic church?
No, not at all.
Well, Catholic churches have priests.
Yeah, well, pastor maybe.
Whatever the Mormon church has.
Yeah, that one.
Oh yeah, that's probably not the best one. Yeah.
Well, regardless, I mean.
And I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry for that experience. That is, I could understand where you may feel the way you feel now.
Yeah, it is what it is, man. Life happens to all of us.
Right. Yeah.
So.
That sucks. I mean, that is terrible. I like to talk to people. That's why I'm actually here. Like my wife, my kids, like, hey, you're embarrassing me. I'm like, okay, I'll go back up there. Yeah. I love people, honestly.
I love talking to people too. I will tell you, when I'm not doing this and I'm dressed in my normal get-up and I'm walking around, I am that guy that literally any person that walks past me and I get eye contact with, I say, hey, how are you doing? I hope you're having a wonderful day.
I tried to do
Or,
that
hey, you have beautiful hair. I love your pants. I love your shoes. I find ways to compliment.
I have a goal to try to put a smile on someone's face.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's not even that. So I have a mission, honestly, in my personal life. I have a really big mission, and that is, I was a fucked up kid. I got adopted into the worst possible home after going through foster care, where I got abused. I mean, I was just beat senseless my whole life.
Oh.
And when I finally got adopted, and I was like, oh, this is amazing, blah, blah, somebody loves me. And then I got the shit beat out of me on a regular basis. I have scars on my head from the abuse. So I can't shave my head anymore because it's like just giant scars. Where they're, head split open, we'd go to the hospital, we can't tell the doctor anything because we're under the threat of being dropped off in the middle of nowhere. Like, it was just all bad. That aside, I have a mission that's, I feel like I had a few people in my life, a neighbor that knew about the situation. They would always, try to make me feel better and everything. But I walk through life and I'm like, hey, if I can hand out 100 compliments a day and it just makes one person feel better, even if 99% of them ignore me, if it makes one person feel better, makes one person like, hey, you know what, that's going to help you push for a few more hours, and then I've done my job, and I've done what I need to do. That's awesome, while this might be antagonistic to some people...
I'm taking it differently. I'm looking at it differently now.
No,
really.
But there's a lot more behind the scenes to people that get into activism like this.
Right.
I lived a life of pain and hurt. Starting at 12 years old, I was in and out of juvie because of everything I was going through. I ran away at 13, never looked back. So I didn't have parents that raised me through my young adult years. So I committed crimes until I was like 21 years old, stealing cars. I ended up getting arrested in 2 states.
I've been there too, by the way.
Yeah. So I was arrested for running one of California's largest auto theft rings back in the 90s, late 90s.
Jeez.
All by yourself.
That I built from like 13 up. So, we were taking cars, every car you can find, brand new, used, whatever. Anyone leave their car running, we were taking them down to Mexico. We sell for like $2,000. They would use them to run shit over the border, and
Wow. How are you about the same? I'm 48.
Yeah, about there.
Same next generation.
I'm 48?
You're 48 or 49, I don't know.
49 this
We're the
year.
X
No, I'm 49
generation.
this year.
Aren't you proud of the X generation?
Yeah. So I'm 49 this year.
So can I pray for you, or you don't like that? You don't want that?
You can do whatever you choose. I'm not gonna hate you for it. I just,
Okay.
I'm not gonna turn it down.
You say your names or no?
Tim.
Tim, I'm Ross. All right. Ross?
George.
George?
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Right. I'm going to say a quick prayer for
Ross
you.
Geller.
Hey, man, I pray for Tim and George and Tim's story that he just told me, and it really changed my perspective about this whole conversation. And I just pray that you can just give him peace. 1 Peter chapter 5 verse 7 says, "Cast all your cares upon him." And I just pray for whatever they're doing, that they're productive in their projects. And I thank you for changing my heart with this conversation. Thanks for letting me have this conversation with these guys. And I just pray, I really have a heart towards Tim from his story that he told me. And I pray for his healing and peace in his mind. I pray that he's productive at making one person feel joy out of the 100 people he talks to. And Lord, I pray for the people that attacked him from the church, that doesn't give the church a good name. And really that's not what we should be doing. We should be showing love all the time and having a calmer heart about stuff like that, because that's not a good example for Tim to ever want to come check out our church. I understand why he wouldn't want to. But Lord, I pray for you just to speak to Tim in time and George and everybody who they're involved with. And I just thank you for everything. Amen.
I appreciate that, man.
Yeah, man.
That means a lot.
Seriously, dude. I'm
going to tell you something to make this even more ironic. So, obviously we have all these platforms. We get ad revenue from it. the funniest part of all of this, and everyone's screaming and yelling and trying to assault us all the time, is this has actually gone to help us, my whole team, fund a program. It's called standupforkids.org. Have you ever heard of it? No. Okay, so they have one in LA. They used to have one in Orange County. They have one in San Diego. And it is a program for kids like myself who have either run away from home, ran away from the foster system, or kicked out of their home or kicked out of foster care, who are unaccompanied minors, who are on the streets. And it is a daytime youth center, so they can go there and feel like, I'm home for a minute. We get hot meals, they get change of clothes every day, they get showers, they get education materials, they get connected with schools, get their identification, they can use the house as a mailbox facility. And so they have these all over the country. The one here in San Diego lost their lease 4 years ago. And this last year, we actually helped them find a new location. We negotiated a lease that they could afford to do because the guy wanted like 10 grand for this dilapidated house. So we talked it down like $7,000 a month, including utilities and everything, which is crazy down there. My whole team went in there and we gutted everything and rebuilt the whole place from the ground up. I mean, everything. We put a new kitchen in, bathrooms, everything.
There was a beehive in the wall that was dripping honey through the floor.
Well, I don't know if you noticed or remember, but 100 years ago when all these houses down in downtown San Diego were being built, they would intentionally keep bees in the walls. And I forget the reason right now. I know it was honey production, but there's also something else behind it. No, it was and believe it or not, they do help insulate because the heat from all the heat and everything. Yeah. But it had to do with honey production because there's spigots like you could find. We left a few of them in the wall. There's spigots where the honey would drip out. The problem is it's so dilapidated. All the bees had died. It got pretty insane. Hey.
I gotta go down there, but you have a good day.
Good talking to you, George.
Hey, you too. Hey, you too.